Double, double, toil and trouble. Hope you stick around. Hello, fellow vapors. Vaping Newbie here, and welcome back. We're going to be tasting some juices today from Style and Puffers Potions. Linda doesn't have an internet site per se. She sells through Facebook. So I'm going to put the link to her Facebook page for Style and Puffers Potions down below. You want to check them out because it's slowly growing. Her line is slowly growing, and these juices that I'm going to be talking about took me by a very pleasant surprise. So please stick around. I came across these juices quite surprisingly by winning a contest. And why I say surprisingly is I don't enter a lot. But last Friday I was kind of bored, so I went on to the Vapors TV to see what was going on. And there was a show called Coast to Coast on Vapors TV. And I tuned in. My buddy on Facebook said, "Hey, he's on. Why don't you go take a look?" So I was watching, very interested, and then found out that I won this juice. And I won actually 5 flavors, and there is a flavor list. I will post a link for that down below as well. And so I was able to choose 5 flavors, but one flavor really stuck out to me, and I ordered 2 of those because they really fit what I like. Um, I've ordered from Linda before, and they come in 30 milliliter tubes, the same as the 50 milliliter tubes. And I always look at the packaging first. And I really like this packaging. It's very compact. You can easily fit it in your pocket without any kind of bulge. Um, Screw tops, the tips, they're good for drippers, tanks, Delta 2s, not a problem because you have very little room to work with. Get it in there without any issues. The information on the front has your nicotine level, obviously the born on date, the expiry date, the name of the juice, naturally name of the company, as well as ingredient list, as well as different warnings. So it is really well put together. The only thing that's missing is the ratio, but I spoke to Linda, and all the juices we're going to be talking about today are 3 milligram of nicotine and 25% PG, 75% VG. So you would think that it is a thickish juice, but it's not. It has a very good ratio. So before I start, I want to say that all people's tastes are subjective, and what you like, I might not like, and what I like, you might not like. And we have to keep that in mind, folks. As well as I go along, I'm going to tell you what tank or dripper that I'm using for that particular juice. So please hang in. The first juice that we're going to be looking at today is called Apple Strudel, and I love Apple vapes, so I was really excited and to see this there. I put it in my Crown. It has the .25 stainless steel coil, and I'm vaping it at, let's see, 45 watts. Here we go. Needless to say, this was the first e-juice that I received that I wanted to try because I like the apple so much. Having said that, put it in my Crown right away, and I've been vaping a lot of it. I use a lot of juice, and you can see how there's not much left. I've been really using this quite a bit. I am enjoying it. There is definite apple taste to it, and I like that. Not a lot of, when I think of apple, for some reason I think the mixture with cinnamon, but there's not a lot of cinnamon in there. There is something that I cannot pick out that's added in there, but it is really apple. And what type of apple? I'm not an apple expert. I don't know, but it is damn tasty, and it doesn't have a lot of throat hit. So to say it's I don't want to say it's harsh. I can't think of the term that I'm trying to get out. Perhaps it's just because it is so apple to me, and I've had many apple vapes that were apple, and it was diluted. This is very much apple. So Linda, really great job with this. And trust me, folks, all I'm doing is I'm picking the juice out of a bag, if you will, and putting it in a tank or using it on a dripper. So I usually like to save the best for last. I'm not sure I did that in this case, but this is definitely a great juice. I'm enjoying this quite a bit. So please hang in. We're going to change out the tanks. Get on to the next juice. I got my juice off of Vapors TV. They sent it east to Gord McPhee. That's for the older people that might be able to figure out what I'm doing here. The name of this juice is called Love Potion number 9. And I was really on the fence with this one. And when I was choosing my flavors, I looked at it and I was getting recommended. And I spoke to Linda and she thought it would be a good idea. And I was really not sure, but I trust Linda. So I thought, you know what the hell? It's a freebie. Let me try it. Really glad I did. And the reason why I didn't want to try it was because it was listed as a watermelon and berry vape. I've had a lot of watermelon vapes, and none of them really have hit that spot. This one has. And the reason for that is it's a mixture. It's not just pure watermelon. It's the watermelon and the berry. And that combination that Linda puts together balances out really, really well. And I put it in my Velocity for one main reason. To me, you get your purest taste from a dripper. This has new cotton, new coils. It's a 0.3 ohm coil, and I'm vaping it at 70 watts. Now, that's not to say it doesn't taste good in a tank, but since I have a tank that's already being used, I thought the flavor would be prostituted by the previous juice, and I didn't want to really take the time to try to burn that off while this juice was being vaped. I wanted to get to it right away. I am really enjoying this juice as well. Again, it doesn't have a massive throat hit. I like that. It is very subtle. It is a mixture of fruit on the inhale. You don't get any prominent flavor, in my opinion, on the inhale. But the aftermath is definitely the watermelon. And a good watermelon. I think the fact that you're not drawing in so much watermelon and then having that as an aftertaste is making it better. You're drawing in that mixture of fruit and then the aftermath, and there it is the watermelon. Really, really nice. Good job, Linda. You were right. I was wrong. I didn't want it. You said I should try it. Good job. Let me change out and go to the next juice. Next juice I'm trying is called Smurf Berry Cupcakes. I love cake type vapes, cookie type vapes, stuff of that nature. And so when I saw this on her list, she had vanilla cupcake, which I already had some. And so I wanted something a bit different. I saw the Smurf Berry, and I liked the idea. And I want to read it to you so you might understand why. A good old dessert of strawberries and white cake. So I say very often that although I don't like strawberries, I love strawberry vapes for some reason. So I put it in my Ego one. It's a brand new coil, but this is in a titanium coil on a temp control mod. I have tried it on the dripper. I've tried it on in the Crown, and I've tried it on a Delta 2. And I'm sort of searching. I was searching for where's the flavor? What am I missing here? And I think what I did was, a rookie error. I think in my Delta 2, it wasn't a fresh coil, so I was getting a mixture of that juice I spoke about before. The same thing with the Crown. On the dripper, I hadn't changed the cotton. Bad gourd. So this is brand new. Now, I'm not a massive fan of temp control, but this nailed it. Now, that is not to say I couldn't get it off just regular power at wattage, but this, you're tasting the strawberries. You're almost tasting a whipped cream, and there's no mention of that anywhere. So I'm going to take that as a vanilla cupcake portion. It's really nice. It's smooth. The aftertaste, if you will, is a very subtle strawberry. So again, I was really happy with this choice because I like the strawberry so much. Very nice. So that was Smurf Berry Cupcake. Please hang in. There's one more. Last but certainly not least is the banana strawberry milkshake. I wonder what flavors they could be. Um, Again, it was something that when I looked at her flavor list when I was choosing, it sort of jumped out at me. Pardon me, because I'm still looking for that banana, flavor that I really like. Um, Favorite popsicle is banana. Favorite ice cream is banana. So I figured, hey, this has got to work. And so I decided, let's choose that. Let's give it a try. I put it back in my velocity to remind you, it is a zero point 0.3 ohm coil, 0.30 ohm coil, and I'm vaping it at 70 watts. This is another one of those that really took me by surprise. It is really tasty on the inhale. You're not getting face full of banana, which I really appreciate it. And then the linger, you get that banana. The banana kicks in again subtly. Linda, you are doing these things right. You're not putting in your face flavors. This has just been a really nice vape for me. Just dynamic flavoring that will leave you with the base core of the flavor, which I really appreciated. So that's it. So let's do a final wrap up, and we'll be on our way. Well, that's it. Style and Puffers Potions. Linda, great job. I like the way that you're able to mix the flavors in such a way that one, although it's in the name, is not necessarily predominant. But you get the idea of it. You get the flavor of it. Really well done. There were four. Apple strudel, I really liked. It was the only one that really jumped out in the name with the apple. I liked the Love Potion #9, both singing it and vaping it. The Smurfberry cupcake, very, very nice indeed. And then, of course, the banana strawberry shake, very nice. So well done, Linda. Keep them coming. It is a very good line, folks. Um, you can only get them in Canada, unfortunately. So if you're one of my American cousins, please get somebody that you know up here to get some for you because you're going to want to try it. Again, the Facebook page and the flavor list are down below. Linda, thanks so much for getting them out for me, but I have to send a special thank you to Coast for allowing me to win them. So that's it, folks. Style and Puffers Potions, well worth it. Don't have a bad thing to say. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of it. And I love having you over. So please stay healthy and happy vaping. Take care, folks.